let's talk about threesomes. Doesn't it just tickle your insides as soon as you say it? Or maybe that's just me because I'm nasty and kind of a creep. But hey, guys. In most cases, when we think about sex and sexual pleasures and sexual fantasies, the first thing that often come to mind is threesomes. And I can totally get why. You have three people in most cases, everybody is fine. So you have the sexiness everywhere, you have curves everywhere, you have some sexy moans all in the room, sweat, might got some R&B in the background. It's a good look. So I can see why most people really go to threesomes as being their number one fantasy. But unfortunately, the truth is, because you know your girl go keep it real with y'all, threesomes, they not all that. They not all that. Actually, they're kind of exhausting. And I know y'all probably sitting there like, Gina, girl, you got secrets? How you know about threesomes? Prior to getting married, sis was kind of popular, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say I have experience. I have a very long sexual resume. I don't know if I should have shared that part. So if I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you guys, threesomes are kind of exhausting. Maybe they were exhausting for me because I'm not a hoe. So since I'm not a hoe, it was steps that you had to take before it actually went down. You have to meet the person. I don't recommend using a friend for this type of thing because in situations with a friend, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to catch feelings. Somebody's going to want it more than other. That person may want you more, or they may want your boo more. It's just a messy situation. So back when I used to have threesomes, we used to find our dates on Yahoo Personals, online booty call, Plenty of Fish, online sis, online. Different social media groups, you put it out there. Somebody might respond depending on how the response is. You can feel where they coming, if they're interested in that or not. And if they are, you just hit them up in the inbox. It's ways. Then after you find the person, you have to be safe, because let's be honest, if you're having a threesome, three people is involved, a lot is going on in this situation. Nobody is thinking about a condom. So you have to make sure that you're safe. So you have to go get tested. The three of you get tested. It's going to take anywhere from 3 to 7 days for your test results to come back. Then when that comes back, I don't know about y'all, but we used to take ours on a date. We'll take them to the dance club. We'll take them to the strip club. We'll take them to dinner. We just wanted to make sure that they had an overall good time, just not for the session. And it was good, but by the time you do all of that, you like, damn, am I about to be in a relationship with this girl, or am I just getting a nut? Like, what are we doing here? So now the time has come. It's time to have it. No shade to my brothers. I love brothers. I'm not that lesbian who comes out the closet and all of a sudden she hate men. I don't hate men. I'm here because of a man. I'm a mom because of a man. And I don't have any horrible man stories. So I don't have anything against men. But when it comes to sex, men are good. Some men are great. But they do not last as long as women. That's a scientific fact. So you having this threesome, the foreplay is always good. The foreplay is always amazing because you got one person over here, one person over here, one hand down here, one hand back here. It's a lot going on. But when it comes time to do, one of you girls not go get it. Especially if you having a threesome, the traditional threesome where it's two girls and a man. One of y'all not gonna get done. One of y'all not going to get done. One of y'all is not going to get done, and the other one is not going to finish. So you have this threesome. The guy done bust already. It's been a minute and a half. He done released already, so he's no longer on the bed. no longer on the sofa or wherever the hell y'all having this threesome at. He just off in the corner looking at y'all. He's done. So now you and her got to finish each other off, and it's cool and it's good. It's actually great. But when it's all said and done, you and the girl go look at each other like, why was he here? Why was he here? What we need him for? It's a lot. It's a whole mess, y'all. It's not what it's cracked up to be. But I also think that sometimes threesome isn't as good as it possibly could be, because in most situations when you have threesome, it's no emotions involved. It's no love involved. It's no nothing involved. For me, I've noticed that sex was always better when emotions was into it, when I was loving somebody. It was always better. So maybe that's why I'm a little biased about threesomes. I kind of want one with my wife, but I'm jealous. That's the problem, because I know y'all probably gonna be like, I wonder if her and her wife had something. I want one with my wife and another chick. The problem is, when I met my wife, I developed jealousy, and as soon as old girl kiss something on my wife a certain way, or if my wife make a noise a certain way that sound a little bit too good, I might beat the broad up. Like, so it's like I can't do those things anymore, but that's not going to stop me from telling you guys what you guys should and should not do. So I wonder, I should do a video about my very first threesome. Would you guys like that story time? Till next time.